Nothing is going to be prepared. We're going to start at something that's simple. What we learn when we first go to school, and we learn numbers. So number, and when it's numbers, I like to put my S like that. Just like I like to put my I like that. But you can also use the I as a number 1. Sometimes, and some people say, well, you know what? The L is like the 7, right? You don't see a 7 like that. Usually you'll see it at least, that's 2 style 7s. This is a 1 style 7. So if I bring the 1 style 1 to the 1 style 7, 45-degree angle. This is not a 45-degree angle. This is, I think this would be 135 degrees. I don't know. We can figure it out. But we're just going to close in on the form. And that's the closing in on the form of 1. Now we're going to close in, okay, on the form of 7. But you see, when I close in on the singular form of 7, let me make this a little bit smaller. This would be my 1, and this would be, well, you see it's too high, so this would be my 7. This would be my closing 1, and this would be my 7. So we have to understand the distortion, right? And we also have to look at that what is it? Is there a bridge? Is it a hanging over? Is it a cliff? You know what I'm saying? Is this a roadway that we're driving down, and then there's a front to it? What is that 7 actually telling us? What is the continuation designed from that 7? So we all know that is 7 designed this way, or is 7 designed, which one is the 7? And then there's this one, and then it's 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and then it's 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So which 7 in it? They each tell a different story. So anyways, let's get back to number. We're going to keep number basic. Red, red, black, black, red, red. M and B, looks like megabytes perhaps. It's the 13 and the second letter to total 15. N and U is 21 and 14. 21 and 14 equaling to 35. And that's a prominent number because apparently to calculate the moon cycle to 28, you will have 8 times 3.5 to what circulates in 1, okay, times 3.5. And where do I get that information? I get it right here, and I get it over here. I also get it on the cell phone, not in this line of numbers. We're going to have to talk about this another time, and you do see that the @ sign, second planet, and it comes in through Neptune. There's a discussion, and take a look at that. It's got the 8 star. It's got 7 and. What does it mean to have 7 and? What is 6 with the hat? 2 sides down to 1. 2 sides converging to 1, or 1 breaking up into 2 sides. The percentage sign will create the 6 and 9. The dollar sign for Mars. The 9 lives of the cat for Earth. The exclamation point, or the I letter, upside down to where 1 is. And then the brackets between 9 and 0, where everything is from the beginning and the end. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Okay, from the beginning to the end. But no one runs into the wall and nobody lives in the wall. So we're just going to go back over here. And the ER is 5 and 18 equals to 23. So the count for this word over here is 38, 48, 58, 68, 73. And if you want to use numbers, okay, there's many ways to look at that. The S is the 19th letter, but also it's 5, so we can add just 5. We live in the E world. We're the I and the E worlds, right? We're the 4 pillars, okay, and within the 4 pillars, that's the way we fit into the four pillars. We're living on the cross. Now, if we were the deck of cards, in the deck of cards, the four pillars are here, and what's left over is this over here. So here is the 10 mark of this world. Here is my 9, and here is my 9 over here. These are the differences. Yet in roulette, okay, in roulette, they're not showing me this in roulette. Roulette is showing me this. This is a square. Let's say if we were looking at bricks or windows or whatever, it's not like, because most bricks are like this, right? This is more like a block than a brick. So the number equals to 73. So we're going to put it over here. Is 73, and we're going to go 13 and 60. We're going to check this out, see what this result is. 84 times 13 equals 2. There are 10 and 92 moons. I don't really know what it means at all, okay? I have my premonitions depending on how I want to play with the numbers. I know this is birth in the sun, and it's through the Venus gate of the one spirit. I'm still trying to understand 0, although the numeric value for 0 is 64. So I know there's a gate that goes along with it. Pluto is 20 and 64. The T, I'm going to get to that in a minute. Now for letter, okay, TT equals to 2020. Monopoly board is 20 by 20 in inches. Then there's the ER, another 23. We have to look at word endings, and LE, which is 17. Okay, one which is over, one which is under. Okay, up to 21. And actually, let's not get into that because that's for discussion. So we have 45. Let me see, 2020, right? It's not an 8. So we have 40 in the center to 17 and 23. Can I use the equation of separation that there's 2 center blacks and one to the left tail and one to the right ret tail? Terre equaling to earth in French, or terrain, and it's just an abbreviation. Okay, 17 is a gateway. It's the L gate. It is the D-set. It is part of the gateway to Mars, because 3 17s equals to the numeric value to Mars. But it's not just Mars. Right now, I am very, very basic. I'm very basic. I'm telling a one-dimensional story. See that all floating around? Thanks, guys, for the information. Whatever it is, it's floating around. Yeah, so I just mixed myself up. I just want to do something. 84 and 13 is plus 97 equals to 1189. Anybody know 1189? I've seen that somewhere before. 1189. And again, it's telling me something. It's always going to tell you something. It's always going to match. We're just trying to match. That's all we want to know. We match. We tell a story. Now, 17 matches with Mars. According to numbers, 1, 2, 3. Level 1, 4, 5, 6. Level 2, 7, 8, 9. Level 3. The bottom, the top, and the center. Rubik's Cube. The bottom, the top, and the center. The corners tell me 3 colors. The centers tell me 2. There are 8 corners, 24. And there are 12 centers, 12 sides, 24. That's 48. And there's 6 in the center. There's 54 colors. But there's only 26 cubes. So 54 divided by 26 equals 26 divided by 54 equals 2. 48, 148, 148, 148. So I have to understand that number. I know 81 is Venus. I know 4 is for Mars. I know 84 is Pluto, ring, bi, cell, pole. That's 84. 14 is Na, AD, DNA, part of the sun system. And when it shows 8, 1-for-1 exchange is where one center gives out the energy to the 4 corners, creating life in both heavens of 14, 14, 585. I don't know if that makes any sense to a lot of people. When you have the 0, you have less than 1. Okay, so let me just continue on with this. I don't know why I stretched this out so far. So you have letter and the numeric value for letter, and here you have to say 10, 7, because that's the way the French say it. So 104, 10-4 communication, Roger Rabbit. Right away, everything keeps telling me connection gate and Mars, connection gate and Mars. Okay, 11 and 12, 23. But we want to mark it this way. 16, 26, 36, 46, 56, and 60. And right away it equals to 97, and it says birth in the gate. I always use 9 as birth. I always use 7 as a gate. If you can find me another word that equals to a total of 7, and I'm going to show you what it is. 1 and 6, 2 and 5, and 3 and 4, they all equal to 777. What else equals to 7? 9 and 7 equals to 16. 1 plus 6 equals to 7. Right now we're formatting, seeing little stories that happen in formatting. 8 and 8 equals to 16. 1 plus 6 equals to 7. But there's also a multiplication, okay, in this. Which shows me my birth at the pass, at the Gateway House. Man on the moon. Where does all this come from? 55. Okay, they always say freedom 55. The word freedom has a value of 66. Before we go into the definition and breakdown of each letter, right, this is what it does. This is created by 5 times 4, 5 plus 4, okay, equals to that numeric value, or TI, or the IT system. Okay, birth at the gate, birth at the T gate. T minus counting down, if you want to look at it that way. 84 years since 1938. So here's all the ways to make 7. Another way to make 7, if you're playing with 3 cubes, okay, it's 1 and 2 and 4, and 1 and 3, and I don't want to repeat cubes, but I am. Okay, 1 and 3 and 3, and 2 and 2 and whoop, 2 and 2 and 3 to make 7. And did I get all of that? I think that's the only ways to make 7. In this one, we're going to convert it to 2, 3, 2. In this one, we're going to make it 3, 1, 3. And this one over here, because I can't do that, I'm not sure if I should just do this and create that equation. I do not know. This word says bad, CAC, and BBC. Bad CAC, BBC. Bad CAC, CAC bad. And the reason why this is Allah and the moon is because, and the spirit, 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals to 3, equals to 4 by 3, equals to 12, 4 plus 3 equals to 0, 7. So at the gate, the DC gate, and this is the final number, this was going to create 10 and 9. So we're at the gate of G. G in French and in English could sound for J, but it's at the 10th gate. The 10th gate, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. When you get to D, your mirror, you get a total of 10, which gives the J. Now you have become of the DJ, putting that together. 19 again is a number that in French must be said as 10-9, and it goes in with what is Mars. 17 and 18 and 19 are a family of numbers. When you have one, you have all three. Once you have 18 over here, the mirror to 18 is 19. Okay, the reflection to the first half of everything is number 19. 1 over to 18 equals to 19. You know, if you count the 0, right? If we count the 0, right? But is it actually 0, or is it part of your creation? Okay, and the gate opens, boom, there's your 1. Now it looks like a 0 when it started like a C. Where did you start from? Did you start from this side? Because which side did you start from? Right? Did you start from this side going this way? Passing, we can't even do this way. You see, the I has to be done this way. The H, the I is 2 wide by 1 high. The H is 1 wide by 2 high. This is the minimum size we're going to play with. I know there's a lot going on. We're going to go back to numbers and letters. So we're going to finish off the letter value at 6373. Wow, that's 80. Is that right? 40, 50, 68, 70. Wow, 80. That is amazing. I really like that. 8 times 8, 8 plus 8 equals to 64 equals to 16. I like that. That is also the gateway. 6 and 4 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1, but it's the DC gateway. Reason for that is because this 6 and 4 is a dark 6 and 4. Both 4 and 6 are black. The red numbers, I don't even know if I mean, we're spreading this thin, right? The red numbers, okay, for 10 are these two over here. The black numbers, okay, and this is ironic because here is black, but when 0 comes with 1, okay, it's black. But when this comes with this, see, odd, red. Odd, red. Odd, even, black. In roulette, single, this is an even, this is a black number, but both 2 and 8 are black in roulette. All 1, 3, 7, and 9 are red. So this is a green. So when a green meets a red 1, you end up with a black number. This is the way it's working in roulette. So let's try it again. We have the double 0. We also have 20 and 30 in roulette. And again, the same different scenario. Here you have this is a red 30 and this is a black 20. So the other thing about that is that 1, 10, 19, 28, 37, all in roulette. Well, there's no 37, but this is red, this is black, this is red, this is black. So this is red. It's the only one that does it. 7 and 3 equals to 10, equals to 10, equals to 10, equals to 10, equals to 0, 1. So you would have, so actually I'm not going to get into that. Red 27, black 29, and this is 14 and 0, 9. This is 18 and 11. This is just the numeric value of the word. This is 3 letters, so it's 9 times 3. This is 5 letters, so it's 5 letters. 5 times 6 minus 1, 5 times 5 plus 4. So these are the mathematical equations that go with it. I don't know what we should do with them yet, but we do notice that minus 1 plus 4 is a 5 difference. I have to take it at face value. I'm a kid. If I saw everything in different formations, maybe I wouldn't understand it the same way. Whoa. Just give me a second here. For those who haven't seen this place before, help save this apartment. Let's buy this building and have a little bit of peace. I don't know if you can see that picture over there. Let me see if we can. Wow, it does not come out good with this camera at all. Let me just, give me a sec. So just for a minute I painted that, but it really looks horrible in this camera, I can tell you that. I'm not even sure which way to point the light, you know. I don't know which way you can point the light, but you gotta look from the distance. All my paintings are from the distance. I did this on behalf of my late brother-in-law. It's just amazing how fast life goes. You know, what are we seeking in life? Do we all just want to live life and have fun? Have fun, right? I'm not going to say go on vacation. I'm not going to say go on vacation. We all want to have fun. We want to have that good, that right vibration. Following rules and regulations, living with others or amongst others. Rules in the way people perceive, the way they were led to believe, what the truth is and the actuality of what goodness gracious is being fair and honest. It doesn't matter if it hurts. And in my house, whatever those are falling, do you see them falling in the sky? Hey little angels, how you doing? Hey little angels. Does anybody see that falling in the sky? It's snowing inside my house. Look at that. So do you think we're alone? Do you think that this is fake? Is this the light? Is this me doing this because of my camera? Right? You can see is it me? Is it the energy coming off of the light? That's really weird. So, oh, I can even see it in the air, so it doesn't matter. I see it. I see it as dust particles. How does my camera pick it up? Follow the white spots. Is it too bright? Should we darken it a little bit? Let me see if we can darken this a little bit. Don't we brighten it up again? You know what? I'm going to shut the light in my room, and just give me a second. Let's see. See, we don't see him up here, right? We don't see him up here. Don't see him here either, eh? Let me see. When do they start coming out? Just give me a second. I'm going to shut the light in my room. I'm going to shut the light in the other room over here. Okay, and so do you see them? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the position I was in now that the light is shut, and we're going to take a look, see. Hold on a second. Whoa, hold on. I think the light was like that. There you go. Where are they coming from? Now what if I just shined it right into the light? They're all coming to the light. What if I shined it on me? Can we see anything coming on me? Whoop, hold on a second. Let me see if I can. They're floating right in front of the computer. So they're all over the place, whatever they are. Okay, we're going to go on with this video. Just give me a second here. Let me reset this. Okay. 5 minutes of that. Sorry about that. Let me just get rid of this. Okay, so, wow. I paused the puzzle and, okay, let me just explain this, what I just went to. What is the dot? What is the dot? The dot to the window is where there's no separation. But within a full square, okay, let's do this. The full separation around this is 8 and 1. The separation around this, okay, is what? There's 8 spaces of 16 dots. There's 4 dots that create one area. So now you know you need 4 dots to create one area. 2.5 times 4 equals to your 10. 2.5 plus 1 equals to 3.5, which is the heart of this cube. 1 plus 2.5 getting to the center heart, because each side is a 1 and 6. And the center area is 3.5 to all of these numbers. And the center area over here is 2.5 plus 1.5. This is where Mars Gates comes in, right over here. Mars Gate. 2 plus, 5 minus. And this one is 0.5. Electric company. Anyways, I'm gonna oh no, let me finish this. So anyways, this is where I call Earth. This will create 9 points. 4 areas and 9 areas. 94 Uranus. You can look at it that way. We're also talking about Monopoly, okay, which has 40 area properties, but the corners are square. The properties are rectangle. It already looks like a 10, right? But regardless to that fact, the total area space is 169 squares minimum, or 13 by 13, where the center dot, okay, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, both ways, 6, 6, 6, 6, and this is the area. Let's call it, I don't know, the 5 area, the 1 dot, Mars. Anyways, Raphael, 7286. Did I mention this? 6 equals to 52, 527. 1 equals to 34, 347, and 1 and 6 equals to 7. All 7s come 11. When you have a 1, 6, 7, right? 1 and 6 equals to 7. You have the 2 and 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 and 9 equals to 24, 28, 29, 30, 31 equals to 33. When you have the 2 and 5 equals to 7, you have the 1 and 3 and 4 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, 17, 24, 30, 37, 38. When you have the 3 and 4, 7, you have 1 and 2 and 5 and 6 and you're missing the 5 here. So they're all 38. 24 and 11 equals to 35. 1 and 2, 3, 1, 3 and 5, 1 and 1, 2, 2 and 4, 6. Anyways, there's so much going on. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I'm going to try to get back with you. Good night.